Hi, my name is Thanh Luan and I'm from Anhai High School in class 12 and today I have a question for you. Have you ever heard about Steve Jobs? Or if you don't really sure who is Steve Jobs, you may know these stuffs. This is an iPhone and this is an iPad. These stuff are very popular nowadays. And do you know who created them? So today we're going to talk about Steve Jobs. His full name is Steve Paul Jobs. Steve Jobs was born on February 24th, 1955 in San Francisco, California, in the US, now we know as the Silicon Valley. He had a strong passion with engineering. When he was a child, he joined many engineering classes. He actually created many games or applications on the computer and sold it for $500. After graduating high school, he chose to study in a very expensive college, Red College, in Portland, Oregon. But he dropped out of school just after a few months. But in that time, his budget was zero, so he actually could be a homeless. Every weekend, he collected empty bottles and sold it. Every night, he went to Bogota to sleep and tried to learn theories about Buddha and meditation. Back to Silicon Valley in autumn of 1974, Jobs reconnected with Steve Wozniak, a former high school friend who was working for the Hewlett Packard Company. After a short time, Jobs and Wozniak created a company named Apple. Apple always be one of the best technology company. They created many products like iPhone, iPad, or even MacBook. In 1983, Steve Jobs convinced John Sculley, the president of PepsiCo company, to work with him. Jobs said to Sculley, "Do you want to sell sugar water for the rest of your life or change the world with me?"
However, the first Macs were underpowered and expensive, and they had few rare applications, all of which result in disappointing sales. Apple steadily improved the machine so that it eventually became the company's lifeblood as well as the model for all subsequent computer interface. But Jobs' apparent failure to correct the problem quickly led to intentions in the company.
In 1985, Sculley convinced Apple's board of directors to remove the company's famous co-founder.
In 1998, Jobs introduced the iMac, an egg-shaped one-piece computer that offered high-speed processing at a relatively modest price and initiated a trend of high-fashion computers. Jobs quickly started another firm, Next Inch. Meanwhile, in 1986, Jobs acquired a cultural interest in Pixar, a computer graphics firm that had been founded at the division of Lucasfilm. Over the following decade, Jobs built Pixar into a major animation studio that, among other achievements, produced the first full-length feature film to be completely computer-animated, Toy Story, in 1995. In 2007, Jobs took the company into the telecommunications business with the introduction of the touchscreen iPhone, a mobile telephone with abilities for playing MP3 and videos for accessing the internet. Later that year, Apple introduced the iPod, a portable MP3 and gaming device that includes built-in Wi-Fi and an iPhone-like touchscreen. Throughout 2008, Jobs lost significant weight, which produced considerable speculation that his cancer would back.
Jobs came back to work on June 29, 2009, fulfilling his pledge to return before the end of June. In January 2011, however, Jobs took another medical leave of then. In August, he resigned as CEO but became chairman. He died 2 months later. Remember to buy this book. Thank you for listening.
Trời ơi, cứu tôi, trời ơi, chết tôi